Hey everybody, it's me, LaRasha, Goddess Queen, Just Me, 23. And this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And this is going to be for Cancers, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Cancer North Node, this is going to be for you too. Or if you were just guided to this video and you don't have Cancer in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Cancer in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you as well. Or if you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Cancer in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you. Or if you are a Cancer cusp baby, I am also including you in all cusp babies in all my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you're a cusp baby, you were born between two zodiac signs. So that means that you have to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So I'm including you in all my readings as well. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you were born, and your location. Then your name, the date of birth, the time you were born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings. Okay, if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you have been here for a while, thank you for supporting me. If you're new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my readings. So if you're pressed on time or if you would like don't want to hear me talk, I always have a timestamp in the bottom section of the comment section of the video. You can go to the comments if you want to go directly to the reading. Moving forward, if you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and not be able to come back on my channel. One of the gifts that I do also have is clairaudiency, so I do have music in the background. I'm here to help you to understand how to use that gift. If you have that gift, if you have clairaudiency as a gift, everybody has the availability to tap into it. So I say that everybody does have the gift, but there's certain people that have more heightened gifts as far as when it comes to the clairaudiency gift. But it was put here for the overall good of Gaia, the overall good of Earth. If you're not aware that Earth is now called Gaia, they have a new name for Earth because of all the truth that's getting ready to happen. 2020 again changes the evolution of human beings, and a lot of us we're getting to a point where we're getting to know exactly where we come from, who we are. That's a part of our awakening. So that's the reason why a lot of y'all are getting, dreams of certain past lives that you have had, or certain people that's in your environment that you have grown up with, friends, family members, co-workers, anybody that you have had contact with. Realizing who these people are and how significant they have possibly played in your life, times that you have lived on Earth. Okay, a lot of us are waking up to finding out that we have had more than one life experience on Earth outside of the one that we are awoken to now. So this is a part of your awakening. It's part of going through the dark night of the soul. You're purging, you're healing, allowing yourself to change, letting go of certain belief systems that we have been installed in us since we at birth. Okay, brainwashing, all that stuff taking place between as a child. So I'll tell everybody that when you wake up, the more that you wake up, the more that you raise your vibration, and the more clarity and synchronicities, and the more you allowing your true self to stand out. You get a lot of information, and then you find out that you were in a toxic situation since birth, and you have to come to realization of that. That's one of the step phases for you to get to the next step in the ladder. Is once you come to realization of that. And when you come to realization of that, your life gets better. A lot of things gets better. You start understanding things a lot. You don't have so much you don't criticize yourself as much for the things that you have done, because a lot of things that have happened in your life have been set up that way because the people that have manipulated life, the people that have took over the matrix, knows your blueprint as a human being. So they know who you are from birth. And that's the reason why they take part of so much brainwashing with the vaccinations, with the shots, forcing people to do it. And if you have, common sense will revert back to when we were kids, in the studying and the education that they gave us. The people that were living on this earth before didn't have to have any of these shots, any of that stuff. You tend to find out when you do research, a lot of diseases was brought here and so it's just like, you find out the manipulation that you're involved in, because a lot of people don't know that they have a lot of melanin in them that lives in the United States, that you have a bloodline that came from the United States. And I'm not, me being who I am and me understanding what's going on, I know that there's a lot of Caucasian people that live here in the United States that have Manelan blood in them. And that's one part of y'all being able to suntan and sunbathe and all that. So I understand the different cultures, the different bloodlines. I understand where everybody plays a significant role as far as when it comes to race. And then also with the fact of you being a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partner, and the reason they're telling me to go back to the Caucasian thing, as far as, and they're wanting me to say Caucasian because of, there's a difference from Caucasian and European when it comes to your bloodlines, as far as what's in your bloodline, in your genetics. So, and I hope I'm not seeming, I don't even know why they have me saying this stuff, and it's just like, okay. But I understand where they were wanting me to go with this. A lot of Caucasians have a lot of Indian in their blood. They'll, if they know that they have Cherokee Indian, Apache Indian, and all that stuff. And that was because of the fact of how everything was done a long time ago before your generation, as far as when it came to our ancestors, how they made certain bloodlines stronger and things like that. And that was one part of the slavery, and having, slaves and Aborigines, indigenous people inside of certain households to help help their bloodline become stronger. So they're wanting me to say that for a reason, because like I said, it's all part of the matrix, and what all this stuff that's going on with Iran, with Trump and all that. And I keep telling y'all that Trump plays a very, 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 very significant role when it comes to helping release a lot of information that has been hidden from us. So they're attacking him right now because they know 2020, there are a lot of contracts fall off, as far as when it comes to the days before we even remember, because of all the manipulation that has been going on, the pyramid days. So a lot of contracts are falling off. So a lot of things are changing as far as when it comes to energy wise. And so Trump's family, his bloodline, is a part of Nikola Tesla. And if you know who Nikola Tesla is, he was the inventor that knew that we can run electricity off of our body, because he was the first Palladian to show himself. And that's one reason why the government did the stuff that they did to him, as far as when it comes to who he is as an individual. And the same thing with his bloodline, his sons and on, his family and generation and on. So his Trump's great grandfather was a part of the investigation in when it comes to that. So they know exactly what's going on as far as the overall evolution of man and what's getting ready to happen. And all this stuff has been written, and some of it's written in the Bible, even though the Bible has been manipulated, written 36 times, rewritten 36 times, but there's certain things that's in the Bible that cannot be changed. Because then at that time it takes away the existence of the people that are also manipulating the system and the matrix and all that. So I am different. Okay, when it comes to my channel, everybody that's here, they know that I am different. I'm here to help you understand a lot of things that you possibly just were not putting that one piece of extra effort into to help understanding. And it's a lot of it, it's common sense. When you start, you be like, why didn't I think about that before? But a lot of y'all also have to realize that we have been under a lot of frequency manipulation as well, and that's the reason why they create these towers, these transformers and all this stuff, because they manipulate us with the TVs and all that stuff. They can take as far as mind control, with especially they use the celebrities, and they were using the celebrities as catalysts, and then also a lot of slaves and military when it comes to this ultra, the brainwashing thing that they have been doing on a lot of the celebrities. So MK Ultra, there you go. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. I'll also put it in the link. But I'm pretty sure that y'all have seen a lot of things that's been going on as far as that, but the manipulation that has been involved as far as when it comes to keeping us asleep. And if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partner, you hold a big, significant, important role when it comes to all this, because you are here to help heal a lot of people that are going to be hurt as far as when it comes to your energy. And I tell everybody, when you are in one of these positions, you should be, even though it's hard and it's troubling and it's painful and we want to give up, we are now getting ready to get to a point where all that hard work, all that effort, all that changing, all that allowing ourselves to grow is getting ready to pay off. Because a lot of things are changing, because you don't know exactly what all is going on in the background, and especially with a lot of things that have been hidden, that are getting ready to finally get revealed, but still a slow process when it comes to that. So start paying attention to the news, because they're laying a lot of information out when it comes to religion, the things that the government has been doing, the people that have been behind certain things. They're laying all that stuff out, and y'all have to understand that they got y'all a lot of people not watching the news because of all the stuff that they were doing, decades ago, just to get people disconnected from the news. So when it got to this moment when they had to put this information out, people already were not in tune with it because of all the shit that they were doing before. Okay, so just pay attention to what's going on. Okay, but twin flames, divine partners, and twin rays, I see us as the Care Bears. Okay, Care Bears there. You know how the Care Bears had to fight off the evil, pushing out the unconditional love, all the good energy, helping people with sadness, stress, depression, all those different things. Okay, that's pretty much us. We went through this journey, we went through this mission to understand what unconditional love is, not what lust is, not what loving certain addictions before loving the person that I was destined, that I came on this earth with, because everybody comes on this earth with somebody. That's how it happens that way. It has to happen that way. Okay. So just realizing what it is that you are in. And that's one reason why in the Bible they tell you don't have a soulmate, because they already starting you off with your brainwashing and the manipulation and making you forget who you came on this earth with. And especially if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partner, they're going to make your journey a lot more harder than they are anybody else's journey. Okay, when it comes to a soulmate, or even a karmic gets to have a lot of exciting moments when it comes to a masculine or a feminine role. Because they're disguised, they're wearing false masks, they're doing a lot of manipulation in order to keep the masculine or the feminine stuck. Okay, your other half. So again, it's getting easier. Allow yourself to go through this change. 2019, 2020 is about karma. Finding out if you are on good karma or bad karma. realizing again, if you had certain past lives, no telling what you did in certain past lives because you can't remember because of all the brainwashing, but just knowing, okay, I don't know what it is. Allow myself to remove whatever karma that I have had in any past life that I'm not aware of. And that's where it first starts off, just acknowledging it. It's very simple when it comes to beating this. It's very simple when it comes to understanding what it is that you are in. And one thing that the Illuminati, the Cabal, the elite, things that they say, again, he who has eyes will see. He who has ears will hear. Okay? And they know 2020, that energy is going to be at a time where the ones that are psychic, the ones that are schizophrenic because they have a lot of their third eye is open and their crown area isn't open. So they diagnose those people as being schizophrenic. So because they're able to see in other realms. All that stuff that you're able, sixth sense, all that stuff that you have as far as gifts, that's your bloodline DNA. The gifts that you have are going to give you an advantage moving forward. So acknowledging who you are, acknowledging why you are here, that is the thing that's going to be big for everybody in 2020. And a lot of people don't know who they are. The Matrix, it was programmed that way. Okay? Music in the background. If you're interested in your birth chart, it is listed in the description box underneath the Cafe Astrology link. Cafe Astrology link. Let's see. Cards that I use in my videos have already been shuffled. The main deck, we're going to shuffle and cut it on camera. The other decks have already been shuffled in your energy, Cancer. This deck is the Illis Torah deck. I've been using it for the past month. The reason why, because I know that tones, sounds, music is going to be very significant from now until the end of March, especially if you are a divine masculine, a divine feminine, if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or a divine partner. I'm going to start saying twin, ray, and DP. Just to help people understand exactly which category that you're in. Okay. Divine partners, you are the same sex relationships, the interracial relationships as well. Different bloodlines have some type of difference as far as when it comes to your bloodline and where you come from. Okay. So those are divine partners. Then you also have the twin rays, which twin rays were somebody that used to be either a twin flame themselves, and one of the twin flames was not able to complete their mission, so they signed up with another twin flame, or somebody that was not a twin flame, that was like in the same type of bloodline as them, that knew exactly what the overall mission is to complete and how important it is, or they have sacrificed themselves as far as when it comes to their existence in their bloodline, especially let's say if they were somebody of power, they will take on and go as a twin ray to either push the two twin flames to get together as far as union, and they'll sacrifice themselves for that because they have to get rid of a lot of their karma because of the things they have take part in, or they will step in place of one of the twin flames if the twin flame is not able to complete their mission. So that's what a twin ray is. And then twin flames, of course, you know what you are as far as when it comes to your twin flame. Okay, so Illis Torah deck is out because these cards have nothing but celebrities on them. So with music being very significant until March, whoever's on the deck when I pull the card, whatever first comes to mind, watch a movie, listen to a song. These are actors, actress, singers, again, people that have been in the public eye. Okay. If you don't know who they are, research about them. If I don't know who they are, I am going to ask you to please put their name in the comments so I can research about them. Then also the people that don't know as well. Let's see. It is Capricorn season, so a lot of masculines are having heart activations because of the fact of 2020 to 2024. If you are a divine feminine or divine masculine and you hold a title of any twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, your masculine's heart chakra, and then also some of the women that have switched roles and was more the one that has caused heart to some of the divine masculines that are already woke and trading places, just switched, basically popped into my head, Ursha, but where they possibly did more of the hurt than what the masculine was doing. Their heart chakras is going to be activating as well. So it's a lot of that's going on. Valentine's again is next month. So with the holidays, I understand the unconditional love where the holidays do bring people closer to each other. It allows you to turn on those emotions as far as you being a human being and using the emotions that you need to use as far as when it comes to loving, caring, those feeling, those things that make you feel good, pretty much. I understand the holidays does that, and I understand that a holidays also brings a lot of sadness when it comes to a lot of people that have been abused, damaged. So and then also people that can't, afford to buy certain things in the holidays because of their income and the lifestyle that they have, or the lifestyle that was granted to them. So, I understand the deep hidden dark past of the holidays when they first were presented to earth, to people on earth. So I understand it all. So if you still celebrate the holidays, regardless if you are on this journey, the masculines are going to be speaking a lot more out by music. They're going to be communicating in the 5D realm by song. So if you hear a song over and over and over, or if you hear a song pop in your head, it's your masculine or your feminine that is trying to communicate with you. And I'm not going to just say it's going to be the masculines that's going to be doing it. I'm going to say it's going to be some feminines that's going to be doing it too, as well. Okay. So one thing about the missions that you are in, as far as when it comes to the masculine and feminine, you're trying to bring back the yin and the yang energy, as far as when it comes to the balance of masculine and energy and feminine energy that we have lost, that has been damaged so much. So that's one reason why you take part of these painful relationships, these journeys with them, experience all these trials and tribulations to really understand what true love is. Okay. And that's one thing that they had me watching Star Wars. Damn, I'm at 23 minutes. I need to stop doing this. Okay. And that 23 again, that popped out, and 23 is very significant for King Tut and King Tut's bloodline. So if y'all start understanding, like, why do I keep seeing 23? Because a lot of stuff is going on in the background when it comes to King Tut right now, when it comes to his, I think I'm going to have to I feel like I'm taken away from y'all reading, Cancers, but I know that they have me talking about all this stuff for a reason, because a lot of things that's coming out, and I was given these gifts for a reason. So King Tut's number is 23 as far as when it comes to his bloodline, his existence, and where he comes from. The reason why you see a lot of 23s is because there's a lot of things that's going on as far as when it comes to King Tut. A lot of y'all don't know that they pulled King Tut out of the United States. They did not pull him out of wherever they told you he was from. The information that was given to us is incorrect. California is King Tut's territory. That's one reason why it's sinking, because a lot of his stuff they're selling, they have damaged. And King Tut is very significant when it comes to the pharaohs. So there's a lot of things that's going on as far as when it comes to the energy, and they're wanting me to tell you. So that's the reason why you're getting 23 and you're seeing 23. And that's one reason why Michael Jordan is having, like, when he had his emotional breakdown, he was realizing that what that number was representing, when he went on his alcohol spree and stuff. And they're wanting me to talk about that, because a lot of these celebrities, they find out that they're used as pawns for certain things, and what they're tied to, and not aware of it. And some of them are aware of it because they sell out their bloodlines, they sell out whatever for fame, they sell out for power, they sell out to be a part of, you know, the ones that want to take us down. Okay. So they're wanting me to talk about this for a reason, because there's a lot of stuff that's going on. And I just need to help y'all to understand. Another thing that they showed me was cancers, as far as when it comes to the zodiac. And this is one reason why the Vatican, I'm gonna do this as just an informational video, and then cancers, I'm gonna start y'all's reading all over again. So if y'all are watching this, I'm gonna do this as an information reading, and I'm just gonna post it because I feel that they're wanting me to put out a lot of information. And then cancers, I'll start your reading again. But they showed me that the reason why the Vatican held on so much to your birth charts, and we are so not in tune with astrology, is because some of these, all the zodiacs represent a certain species. Okay, there's some of them that represent certain species as far as alien species as well, and that's the reason why it's tied to the galaxy. They showed me that cancers have a lot of Palladian species in them. So they also had me, they showed me Transformers popped into my head. Okay, so that can be very significant for some of y'all that's watching this reading to watch that movie, because they said that the Optimus Prime and all them are a representation of the Palladians when they first touched Earth to help. And like I was talking about, Nikola Tesla was a Palladian. So just make sure that you pay attention to the movie. And I'm gonna end it here, but I am not gonna 27 minutes. I'm just gonna say this is the information that they're wanting me to put out right now because of a lot of events that's happening. So I will do your reading next, Cancer. Stay tuned. I'm going to get my energy back together before I do your energy, but I am going to go ahead and stop this and post it, okay? So again, y'all, stuff is happening. The energy is changing. A lot of things are getting ready to be shown. Pay attention, okay? Pay attention. You are waking up, and you are at this point for a reason. Just know that, okay?